buying a jump rope has to be like the best thing I ever did. Like, it was the best $4.97 that I have spent this whole entire quarantine. I mean, I've been in and out of moods, so I just want to put that up there. I don't want you guys to think like I'm happy-go-lucky 24/7, because that's not the fact. But I just try to feel the moment, stay in the moment for a little bit of time, because I don't want it to overtake me. But when I come out that moment, I just feel better, and then I try to do things that, I don't know, allow me to be kiddish. I don't know, because I'm a fool. So I think buying that jump rope was the best thing I ever did. I had a wonderful morning. I don't know if you guys saw my video, but I needed signs from the universe. And then as I was cooking breakfast for the girls, Every Woman came on. And it was just really good. It was really uplifting. But then I understood why I had to have this little tower moment. And it's not that my foundation is not good. My foundation is awesome. However, there's just some things that I used to think it had to be traditionally. And like, it's just a lot of things that just have to leave me in order for me to step out into this journey that I'm going into. And a lot of people don't agree with it, but it is okay what it is. And I know some of you will be like, oh, you need more Jesus, but that's not what it is neither. I needed to like heal some things from my past. And it was just like, I thought I healed them in the right way, but I didn't. So as I'm jumping rope and listening to certain music, it just was like, oh, remember this? Oh, remember that? And it's like, I need to write a letter to my teenage self saying, you were more acceptable than anything. I don't know how to say it. Like, I was always looking for acceptance, but it was always within myself. So I was watching this guy today, and he just said, like, go back to your teenage years and see what it is that, you need to say to yourself. And that's what it is. I needed to say to myself that I was acceptable. I mean, people knew me and I didn't even know they knew me. That was the crazy thing. People would say, oh yeah, you were popular. I'm be honest with you, I don't remember being popular. I just remember knowing a lot of people, because I never judged anybody, or like, I need lip balm. I never judged anybody or anything like that. So I knew a lot of people in different places. Like, I don't know how to say it. I didn't think I was popular. I just thought like, all right, when I needed help, I asked my homeboy that sat next to me. He happened to be, I don't know, a nerd or a rocker. Or if I needed help doing something, I asked my homegirl that I walk to school with every day. Like, she just was more in tune of like, screw that shit. So it's kind of like, I'm glad that I came across the people that I came across. When people say that I was popular, but honestly, they were just young kids giving me messages that I needed at then, and, helping me mold my personality that I have today. So I just wrote a really long letter to myself as a teenager, and it was good. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing, I encourage you guys to maybe go back and look back and say, like, what was wrong with you at that time? And my thing was, I wasn't being accepted. Why? Because I had curly hair, I was chunky, or I was too pretty, or I felt like I wasn't pretty enough. One minute I was really fat, and I had like Luther Vandross stages. I still do. 1 minute I was really big. The next minute I was, slim. And it was just like a up and down roller coaster. But then I realized, like, it's always been a roller coaster for me. So why not just ride the plane and just keep it at a steady level And when it's time for you to go up, it's time for you to go up. And when it's time for you to go down, it's time for you to go down, instead of just being like this all the time, because that is like draining when you're on a roller coaster. So find out what plane you're on, because you are the pilot, and make sure you keep your vibrations on that level. If it's too much for you, decline. If you're feeling really, really good, uprise. That's all the advice that I can give you right now, but I just want you guys to know it's not always peaches and creamy over here, and sometimes it gets real, but you have to know when to jump out the stage or when to jump off the stage and when to truly reflect and take care of yourself. So, on that note, have a good one, guys.